CBS News contributor and Republican strategist Frank Luntz is here. Frank, good morning.
Good morning.
Is there an opportunity to work together?
How? How are you supposed to work together when already Republicans in the House are preparing investigations on someone who hasn't even been elected president? How are you supposed to work together when the entire campaign has been about emails and foundations and women and awful language? Our healthcare system is coming apart, and people are going to pay up to 30% more for their premiums. I got thrown off, and I've never seen a doctor in 20 years, and I lost my healthcare plan because of the Affordable Health Care Act.
You haven't seen a doctor in 20 years?
Literally.
Frank, wow.
Wow.
Why?
It's because, what are they going to tell me that I don't already know?
A lot.
By
the way,
You haven't seen a doctor in 20 years?
We're going to have a conversation with you offline. 'Cause that's very
Maybe
bad.
that's the reason the insurance was like, this is a high risk.
We need an intervention.
I was the cheapest person USAA ever had, and I don't read my mail when it comes. And I was without health care for 2 months before I realized this had happened.
Frank, we have issues that we have to discuss with you.
I want to be serious.
Let's get to the back.
Go ahead, yeah.
Donald Trump, last Saturday, introduces a contract with the American voter that had legitimate policy. And I've sat in this spot and complained that everything was sound bites. And for the first time, he actually outlined exactly what he was going to do on the first day and the first 100 days. And nobody talked about it because he made the comment about suing the women who had challenged him. This campaign is insane, and it is driving voters to the brink of absolutely giving up on the political process.
You advise a lot of Republicans, including the House Republican Conference.
I used to.
And part of, as you know, Reince Priebus, after the last election, wrote a whole autopsy about what went wrong, including the need for the Republican Party to reach out. At the top of that list was Hispanics and women. And this election has been about women, but probably not in the way that the Republican Party wanted.
Absolutely.
Did Newt Gingrich help the cause in his spat with Megyn Kelly?
And I saw it, and I was shocked by that happening. And I'm reading here about conflict of interests and corruption. Voters want to know where you stand on health care. They want to know how you're going to address a $20 trillion debt. In the end, they're tired of all of this personality-based politics because it isn't telling them what these candidates are going to do when they get elected.
Have you noticed we've done an Issues That Matter series here on CBS This Morning? We're doing a whole series on issues. Yeah.
You guys
as well.
Yes, you guys communicate that you're real news. And I know your ratings are up more than the other two shows. But the news media overall is going to be held responsible for this. Consultants are going to be held responsible for this. It's not just the candidates.
Responsible for the fact that we spent too much time reporting when these crazy statements were made.
Reporting on what doesn't tell them what these people are going to do.
Well, that's what I mean, in lieu of policies.
We have the right, Charlie, we've got the right to know and the responsibility to know who they are as people. Character absolutely matters. But we also have to know exactly what they're going to do because that's going to affect us. It affects our tax rates, it affects where we live, and they don't know that. So we're now...
Don't you think the voters really care about that?
They care about it, and we're 13 days away from the election. Voters still don't know what's going to happen with Social Security. They don't know where the candidates stand on education, and they have every right to be angry. And when the election is over, it's not the end, it's only the beginning.
Yes, you're right about that. November 9th is going to start a whole new chapter of conversation.
And I promise if you don't bring it up again, I'll go see a doctor on November 9th.
The ambulance is pulling up front right now.
Yeah. Well, no, we've achieved something.
Yeah.
Yes, we have achieved something. We can work together on getting you good care.
And I'm not going to let it go either. Thank you, Frank Luntz. Good to see you.